Coming to you live from the desk. Wait, does this actually work? Okay, good. I was having some issues with the camera earlier, like OBS updated so it wasn't working properly. Fab. Swag. Peep my arm warmers. Swag. Swag. Oh, Robin. Atomic Thomas. That's right, it's an only hand stream. Finally, get to use that emote. God. Low Super Spike. It's been a while since we did a cross-stitch stream. Since we did anything where you could see me and my hands. Definitely didn't have to cut my fingernails just for this. Oh, thank you, Biggest Artist, for being a real faker for 31 months. Hello. It didn't come up in the donation thing, but we all saw it. That happened. So hello, capybara and salty eggs. So, I don't know if I can bring up what I'm stitching today, but you could probably guess this little sheep, but it's blue. Hello, Ryan Horning. They pay me in worms. That's the latest. They pay me in worms. 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 A blue sheep, a bleep. Yes, exactly. Anyway, yeah, okay, I get it. I successfully logged in on Twitch. You don't have to send me an email every time about this. Anyway, we're here. I've got a very average setup that may or may not be any good. This VR hand tracking, yeah, it's incredible. I mean, just look at this. Anyway, we're gonna do a smaller color first. It's got less going on. Believe it starts. This is harder to do when I'm further away. I was doing this on the balcony earlier, outside with my super cool and kawaii plants, but it got too sunny. I didn't want to get sunburned, so I'm inside now. Sometimes I think about streaming outside. Hello, a lost Canadian. Well, I'm a found Canadian. I know exactly where I am. Doesn't use container tabs in Firefox? What does that mean? What do you mean by this? Where are you lost exactly? If it's the forest, I can't help you. I don't know jack shit about the forest. If it's a mall, you're also screwed, because I get lost in malls all the time. That's not tight enough. I hope y'all can see this alright. A secret third option. Brutal. Oh, these two colors are like too similar. I'm seeing it now. Let me... Ah, brother. This is not the same color that I used for this, because the color that I used for this was a different shape. Oh, I hate when the colors are too close, damn it. Thank you, John Turner, for being a real faker for 28 months. Hold down the new tab button, you can make a new container for your second Twitch channel. Man, you know everything. Is this where you get this from the Linux knowledge? Wait, how was so cute, thank you. This is the design, who made this? They're on Tumblr. What was their design? Spilled Pixel, yes. I've stolen their artwork to recreate in stitch form. It's okay, I added them when I posted it on Tumblr. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, maybe it'll look different if I just keep stitching it, but I don't know. Replace one of your chatters again? Plushie, how could you do this? I figure this is a good way to bring in the cross-stitching audience, you know. I've already got a cross-stitch completed on this piece of fabric, but I'm still making another one, so, you know, just more bang for your buck. Also listening to soothing Nintendo music from somewhere on YouTube. So this is the issue with trying to make cross stitches out of pixel art, is that you can have like very subtle differences in colors in pixel art and it'll look fine, but in cross stitch, in reality, it's not that easy to differentiate colors. In fact, in this instance, it might be impossible. Well, I'll keep at it, it's probably fine. Actually, no, speaking of plushies, I am still like a little bit mad that I didn't get into the plushie making tutorial at DashCon 2. Like, what the heck? That shit was full up like half an hour before the panel even started. There's only so many colors offered by DMC. No, for real. Well, there's only so many colors you can make in reality with like conventional dyeing techniques. We've got a lot of new ones. Like, it's definitely better than it was, but it's still not everything. Sometimes I'll finish a piece and I'm just like, yeah, that could have gone better. Or like, I'll need a color that's darker and I'll just like color it with like a pen or a permanent marker. I'm just like, close enough. That's a darker blue. Oh yeah, how's my sound? I have my mic facing like kind of the wrong way. You Miss DashCon? Oh yeah. Well, I don't blame you for not making it out there. It's kind of in an inconvenient location. Like, no shade to the JCCC, the lovely building, but it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, even in Toronto. Sounds okay, thank you. Someone is enjoying the pleasures of arts and crafts, exactly, and that someone is me. I'm doing this to scare away the new subscribers, I guess. I'll post like one video of myself going meow for like 30 seconds. They all just roll in. I'm trying to get to 80,000 before the end of the year. You know how it is. My thread's twisted. Ah. It's gonna fall off. Don't. Oh no, yeah, I so got this. Like, this is a lot more simple than the cow. The cow, as you can see, there's a lot of different colors on the nose there. So it took me a little bit to finish it, find all the different colors, but the sheep is only like, what, like 5 colors? That's fine. Gotta love something simple. We love simple and easy stuff. Oh yeah, def. I've got my tag on my Tumblr page, not the one that everybody sees, where it's just like artwork that I want to turn into like embroidery and cross stitch and whatnot. And there's this one this user that doesn't post anymore but had a whole bunch of pixel art, and one of them is just like really tiny pixel birds. And I just looked at that and I was like, that would be so easy to cross stitch. They're very simple designs, but they're very fun. Let's see. Oh, that one's in the middle, so that's oh, I'm gonna have to calculate where that is. That was one over. I think that's correct. Yeah, good enough. The Stitcher. To really stitch her, yeah. Hashtag the Stitcher. Hashtag Stitchery. I wasn't sure how to label this on Twitch, so I just put it as IRL. Makes more sense than just chatting, because I'm not chatting. I'm doing IRL stuff. The most realistic thing a person can do. Craft. And not even Minecraft. It is my craft, but it's not Minecraft. I'm gonna get these out of the way. I kind of like it in my purview. Check this out though. Crew is you know, most of these colors, they just have numbers so that you're literally chatting. Why are you jumping from YouTube to Twitch? What are you doing? I didn't turn the Twitch chat on, did I? Shit, there they are. And there they go. That was quick. Anyway. It's a crew. Most of these don't have color names, but a crew, which is just like an off-white, I guess it counts. That's gonna be the sheep's face. Visible now. Are those all like VTuber emojis or something? Scrolling up. Oh, this is... It happened again. This fucking... Yeah, chill music for summer from Ninteen Gaming. For some reason, they always get the Siva Gunner rips in there instead of the actual songs. That's fucking Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat, dude. Bro doesn't know what he's doing. I'm switching it up. This is ridiculous. How about Deltarune OST playlist to work, read, and relax? You guys want to listen to Deltarune? Yeah, okay, we're listening to Deltarune. Hope that's not too loud or anything. Jeez. It's like I gotta stop picking. Like, I'm having such a hard time picking these playlists because it's like Ninteen is reliable for having copyright-free stuff, but their curation is trash. I gifted subs in 2 different Twitch channels, one of which I don't remember watching before, which makes me feel bad. I stole a sub from more active viewers. Well, chances are, if it ended up on you, there probably weren't more active viewers to get it. I've definitely had cases where somebody donated like 50 memberships and there's only like 30 people watching. Instead of them getting refunded, they just give it to whatever random subscriber, like, is subscribed to me. It doesn't matter if they even watched it or anything. Who would do that? Yeah, I wonder who, Capybara. I don't know. It is a great OST. I wanted to do my cross stitch, but I thought it might be boring to do it on my own, so I'm just here. I'm here with people viewing me. Okay. I accidentally closed it. Okay, so That's 3 over. So jazzy. I am being perceived, so it's a good thing I'm wearing my best arm warmers. They're my only arm warmers. They're not in good shape. I don't know why, but for some reason it stopped being very easy to find fingerless gloves anywhere. When I was growing up, I was like, I bought a pair of fingerless gloves and I was like, oh, these are awesome. Great fingerless gloves. And then for some reason, just like around where I lived, I could never find any other fingerless gloves to buy. And I found these arm warmers somewhere. Emo fashion is dying. That's the worst part. I was never an emo. I wish I could be, but I don't understand how fashion works. Okay, so basically wear black. Okay, already doing that. And you're done? It's not that simple. Anything more is just for extra credit. I like the extra credit, you know. I got them over here. My workspace is a bit of a fucking mess, so... would you say these are like emo-esque items? Kawaii skull earrings? Pick those up at a fair. These, I think those would count. Kind of emo. Should wear those more often. And I bought these from a Tumblr artist. Do you think these count as emo? Like dark and light angel wings. This is collar pins, so kind of rare to wear them, but you know. Chuny coated? Don't care. They fucking rip. Oh, Robin, first time chat. This is a real Twitch stream today. The Twitch stream is active. The people are here. I'm gonna be real. This shade of blue does not really feel all that different from the shade I was already using. So that's a bit of a buzzkill, but I think this is gonna be the main body, and you can definitely tell the difference there. Just like Twitch's chat integration more. I mean, yeah. I've got 25 followers, oh my god. I will say, if there is one thing I am intensely jealous of, it is Twitch's emotes. YouTube, I can upload my own emotes, but nobody can use them anywhere except my own channel, and they can't move. Pisses me off. Like, they let you upload GIFs, but the GIFs don't move. They specifically say that. Oh, we accept GIFs in our emote upload. The GIF will not move, though. And I'm like, then why is it an accepted format? And on Twitch, you can, like, get browser extensions that let you add even more emotes. Like unofficial ones. Like, sour please. Yeah, 7TV. So, like, I use Purple TV, because fuck watching ads. And the only issue with it is that notifications just don't work for it anymore because it's so old. So I just have, like, the real Twitch app installed to get the notifications for streams, and then I watch them on Purple TV. Yeah! There it is. GIFs are also a legacy storage file before people made the move. Oh. That's so whatever. If I tried Frosty? No, is that a Twitch version of the app? Is that a version of the Twitch app? Axolotl next? I don't have a pixel of an axolotl. I don't think such a thing exists. Nobody would have ever made pixel art of an axolotl. That's just ridiculous. Okay, no, I haven't tried Frosty. You know, I look up like different apps to use from time to time. I think Google search is hiding them, so yeah, I will check that out. GIFs use lossless compression makes them useful for icons. That's right, you usually can't use GIFs as like profile pictures either. Minecraft axolotl is pixel. It's also 3D, so that doesn't count. Also, what are axolotls doing in Minecraft? Oh my god, ew. 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 My hair. Ew. Gross. It was there. Nobody say it. Nobody saw shit. It wasn't there. That didn't happen. Disgusting. This is such a dilemma for me. I like having my hair long because I like having long hair. Natch. But it gets everywhere. And the solution to that is to just like tie it up, you know, like do shit with it. Just like tie it up in like braids and stuff. It won't fall all over the place. But I literally can't have my hair up like tied up for too long or else I'll start to feel sick or get a headache. I tried to wear my hair in pigtails to DashCon too. I had to take them out halfway through the day because I was just like, this is giving me a headache. They weren't like tied super tight or anything. It's just like, I'm overly sensitive for no reason. It's just not fun. It's like, yes, I want to wear all these fancy and complex hairdos. But I cannot. Cousin's always talking about getting headaches from that, yeah. I know I gotta be really careful with that. You know, I get nauseous like easily, but not from things that should make you nauseous. So like, I remember I had to miss my kindergarten graduation. This goes back this far. I had to miss my kindergarten graduation because my mom tied my hair back in a ponytail at the beginning of the day that was so tight that I threw up. Which direction do I go from here? I think I've got enough thread left that I can just do the rest of this section and then just do another one for on the other ear. Let's see. Dun, dun. Sounds like it would be a nightmare to go through. Yeah. I mean, I barely remember it because I was like in kindergarten, but like, I was so stressed about the whole thing anyway. It's just like, I threw up, so instead of going up on the stage to like, it's just like, you know, it's a kindergarten graduation ceremony. They just give you a piece of paper and like, congratulations. So instead of being in the thing, I just watched. They were like, do you want to go up on stage? And I was like, no. I'm like sad and overwhelmed. Oh, Lost Canadian. Welcome to Splurger. Thank you so much. Thank you for becoming a real faker who also splurges. That's so nice of you. You just sat there? No, in like the crowd. I was sitting with my parents. I mean, like, it was a ceremony with like an audience of family members, And I just sat with my family watching the crowd, like watching the ceremony instead of like walking across the stage. You forgot to listen to the sentences video. Well, how will you know if I said yours correctly? What if I mispronounce something? Yeah, like, I'll be perfectly honest. Like, when I was a kid, I did have regrets about it. I was like, oh man, I didn't get to walk on my graduation in kindergarten because I was upset. But now that I'm older, I'm like, who fucking cares? Like, whatever. I think my mom stopped messing with my hair so much after that, though. Kindergarten is deaf where I developed emetophobia. The thing is, I'm not scared of throwing up, I just can't do it. I'm sorry if this grosses anybody out, but I've been thinking about this. I haven't thrown up in literal years. It might have been a decade at least. 'Cause I get nauseous a lot. Oh my god, hello, ambiguous. I'm making a sheep. I get nauseous a lot, usually at night. Nothing ever comes out. Lucky I'd be barfing like it's going out of style. Hey, at least that fixes the problem. If you throw up, you stop feeling nauseous, right? If you can't throw up, you just stay nauseous, and it sucks. Several Welsh people joined the stream. Why? Oh, because of the sheep? Right, they have a lot of sheep there, don't they? Oh my god, we're gonna run out of thread. This is so fucked. Hashtag not my butt. Why would it be your butt? The stereotype is that Welsh people fuck sheep. Yeah, I've heard that. I just didn't want to be rude. I'm sure they've heard it enough. We pet the sheep when it's finished? Certainly. I will allow this. Been a joke for centuries. Centuries. People really had nothing better to do. We both survived the ASMR call. Yeah, I heard about that. Who got killed? Like, were they real ASMR or like role players? Okay. Here's a difficult bit. I've got 2 more stitches to go there. And this is all the thread I have left. I gotta like get this real up close to my face, see if I can pull it off. We're playing yarn chicken here. How does that become a stereotype? Just one Welsh guy gets caught fucking a sheep, and then everybody else is just like, oh, Welsh people. You know how it is. It only takes one. I think it was mostly aimed at channels that show their face/body. Well, fuck. Look out. Like, there are a lot of, like, really, Oh, fuck, no. It fell off. Yeah, also women, in particular. There's a lot of really creative ASMR channels out there. They're, like, very interesting scenarios. With, like, great filmmaking techniques also, really improved. But, A lot of them, they be whispering too hard. I don't fucking know. It's stupid. It's all stupid. One second. One second. One second. I'm gonna pull it off. You just gotta give me a second. Feel bad for all Welsh people except the one who caused the stereotype. Yeah, I guess the thing is, this could be an inaccurate statistic, but aren't there more sheep than people in Wales? Do I like zombies? They're fine? Oh my god, I can't get this. I should have brought my stitcher. Or my threader. The whole stream is paused right now. But I swear to God I can get this. When will you be a zombie? When I die. Why can I only see my own comments in chat? Don't ask that. Girl, you know why. Ain't nobody else watching that. Oh no, wait, there's a viewer. Excellent. Look at what I'm fucking dealing with here. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. It's gonna happen. It's oops all ambies. When will you wear wigs? I've worn a wig. Okay, peep this. We're gonna pull this off. That was awful. We're never doing that again. Where's my thread? That. It's accomplishment. Attacked by a moth. Who did it? Who attacked you? If you had to pick a new avatar, what'd you go with? What, like a profile picture or like a new like face? Mingo's watching Mothra vs. Godzilla. Like, zombies aren't consistent because they're public domain. There's no consistent rules for this. Wondering about being a platypus VTuber eventually? I think if anybody could do it, you could. But the thing about platypuses, platypi, is that they don't have cute animal ears. In fact, I don't even know if they have ears. Which really limits your options VTuber-wise. You give yourself, like, the tail, but people aren't gonna see it unless you're, like, full body. Platypus girls are definitely untapped potential. I'm gonna make a note of that. That's my next audio. I'm kidding. My next audio is, what is my next audio? Wanna use a member? Tell me. Oh yeah, it's about discovering true love. Platypus girl fucking poisons you, and also lays an egg, and is also a secret agent. Platypus girl defeats Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Making VTuber designs for animals with beaks is a pain. Oh, have you done that? Are you like a VTuber designer? Monster lays an egg inside of you ASMR. That's for the not safe for work version. I forget how to pronounce it. OV position. You've been trying for months now. Really? So this is like a design challenge you're working on? Your mutual is into that? Classic. Do Platypus Girl ASMR so that people can accuse future Platypus VTuber Ambi of being a poser. My god. The amount of, like, plagiarism accusations that used to, like, float around this community. I don't know if it's gone away or if it just doesn't hit me because, like, I'm famous and popular. No. I just remember, you know, classic audio, waking up in your friend's arms. I didn't get accused of plagiarism, but because my version of that script, my recording of it was one of the more popular ones, other people who also recorded that script, which was public, that anybody could use, they got accused of plagiarism. It's very bizarre to me. I don't understand how you can be like a fan of roleplays without understanding the concept of a public script. Maybe orange lipstick and a sharp nose. See, that's the thing. Beaks are not cute. It's real hard to make that cute. That's why, like, harpy girls in anime, they usually don't have beaks. Unless they're trying to make them look scary. I'm gonna send you a thing about container tabs so you don't have to keep logging back into Twitch. Thank you. People using the same script made YouTube censor CSMR roleplay as unoriginal. Oh, is that the issue? Well, whatever. It's like doing a play or a cover of a song. Like, yeah, we say the same things. Who give a shit? Going full scrungly would help? Yeah, maybe. Didn't understand public scripts, but thankfully I found out quickly before I left any confusing and dumb comments. Yeah. Like, I don't begrudge anyone who doesn't understand right away that, like, yes, multiple people can do the same script, but, like, I will say, there are some people, I've done public scripts and then people will be like, hey, I heard this from somebody else. At the very least, I've never heard anybody say, hey, I heard somebody else perform this and they did a better job. That would be real heartbreaking. I'd just be like, ah, yeah, it's a public script. Somebody else has done it. That's not surprising. If somebody was like, this other person did this and they did it better, I'd be like, fuck you. I was on Gone Wild Audio. Gone Wild Audio is a great community, really. Just passionate people making auditory, not safe for work content completely for free. Which is something I could never do because, God, it takes so much effort to make not safe for work audio. They also absolutely detest the idea of anybody making money off of their scripts. I know this because I have tried to look for a Gone Wild Audio script that I could use for a not safe for work audio. And, like, I'd send the creator, like, a copy, right? That's fair. But a lot of them are just like, no monetization. Ever. Anyone just get a glitch that made fake sound like an analog horror? Is my connection bad? Maybe my mic cord's wearing out? How am I sounding? Oh wait, I messed up. That's not how it's supposed to go. Or did I? No, we're okay. Are we okay? Yeah, we're okay. Same as usual. Yeah, you know, got this issue with like all headphone jacks where like if you twist the headphones a certain way, just like one of them doesn't work. Happens on this computer, happens on my fucking phone. I don't know if it's the brand I'm using, but I'm not gonna switch. They're the only ones that fit in my ears. You have to make a dinner. You have to. You're on dinner duty. It's a requirement. Post F. The amount of writers who are like, give me $20 if you plan to monetize your recording. The thing is, I would pay that. I def would. But a bunch of them were just like, no monetization whatsoever. But I'd pay somebody $20 to like, let me use their script and not safe for work audio. Because I'm going to make more than that on sales anyway. And like, yeah, making scripts is hard. They deserve the money. But most of them were not selling. Oh, you said they don't have to flag out not safe for work. I'm applying for places. Okay. It's annoying when the audio would only go through the left ear. Yep. I mean, ever since I've started splitting like my headphone time between half Bluetooth and half wired, my headphones last a lot longer, I find. I guess just because Bluetooth, you can take them anywhere, but wired headphones, if you try to like travel with them a bunch, they just get worn out super fast. Can't see Mingle's message in chat. Oh, he's up there. There. Mingle, say something. He's right up there. Sorry, I can't figure out how to use the camera. Mingle, say something. There he is. He's right there. He's over on Twitch. Oh, this is a good song. Trader Mingles. My cross streaming? Yeah. I mean, it's actually working out for once. People want to watch IRL streams. This is reality. This is like brutal realism. This is so real life. This is everything. Sometimes I don't use the Twitch website a lot, but I see the recommendations they give me when I get on the homepage. Sometimes it's like a dude doing DoorDash, and I think Ireland? How does live streaming your route not count as like a privacy concern? I feel like if DoorDash knew he was doing that, they'd fire him or cancel his account or whatever because he's not technically employed by them. It's like a, you know, gig economy nightmare. Like, he'll blur out the screen when he gets to a house because he's like, oh, privacy concerns, but you're still driving around. People can see where you're going. Like, how is this not an issue? Oh, yeah. This song rules. What's this song called? I forget. I listen to it all the time, but I forget what it's called. Rude Buster. That's it. Mangoes, but I want to say something. Okay, you can say something. Do you like the weird audio files and buy a fancy travel case for the headphones? Oh, that's right. I'm not using, like, headphones, like, over ears. I'm using earbuds that suck ass and are 20 bucks. But they fit my ears. Twitch Light World and YouTube Dark World. Which means I will cease to exist after the stream is over, thank God. That's swag, thank you. Swag. Deep swag. Total swag. For IEM cases... Look, man. This is what I'm working with. I'll just put them in a plastic bag. I'll put them in my Ziploc. It's fine. Okay, it's not exactly a different shade of blue, but it's fine. First discovery on the stream, you stitched sands? Oh yeah! Never actually finished the white stitching on that, but I guess it doesn't matter because the fabric was white. They're like 10 bucks. That's half the price of these headphones. Anyway, I think we're done with this color. Let me double check. My stitching's a little messy because I'm further away from it, but whatever. Nobody'll notice. That's a good song. Okay, I'm just comparing my stitches to like what I have on the screen. Okay, yeah, we totally got that. One color down. Yay! My powers. That was your first stream? Oh my god. Been outed as an Undertale fangirl. Fuck. They know I know about all the Undertale AUs. Oh yeah, an Undertale artist that I follow, who hasn't posted in like 4 years, was suddenly on my dashboard again. First time I ever watched your stream, you ended early because Deltarune gave you a stomach ache. It's not my fault. Toby Fox was like, he was live streaming, he was like, oh yes. Deltarune Chapter 2. Now. Because it had been like, I don't know, a couple years. We didn't know when the next chapter was coming out. And all of a sudden he was like, we're doing Chapter 2. And I was like, that's fucking awesome. And then I got so excited that it gave me a stomach ache. That's Toby's fault. Anyway, this color, 3838. Sucks that it's 3838, not 8383, because then it could have been like a kitty face. Whatever. What should we do next? We save the darkest color for last, because that's like an accent. What do you guys want to do? 341 or a crew? Game developer released the second chapter of his narrative game and I immediately got a stomach ache. He didn't release it, he announced it. I think the way this is set up, we can do a crew first. If I am pronouncing that right. A crew. A crew. It's kind of wrapped up weird. That's probably fine. Do you guys like my scissors? I bought them at a store that sells aesthetic things. I was gonna say something about Deltarune, but I forgot some people might not know about it. I mean, if it's spoilers, that's whatever. How long has it been since the last chapter came out? Like a month? They've had time. Can't speak for the weird route. I didn't watch that shit because I don't care. They're like, hey, if you do the weird route, it just stops at this point. And I'm like, okay, well then that's clearly not canon and it doesn't matter. Weird Route Chapter 5 is like 30 minutes. Well then proceed. So far behind, I'm just waiting for the full release. That's crazy to me. I mean, I do understand, but still. I did see a couple screenshots of Toby's newsletter where he was like, I don't read theories or predictions on where the story's going or what it's all meaning. But he did say that he felt it was special because this is kind of this is the only time you can do that before it's like fully out. I know about Weird Route. I mean, I knew about it back when it was called Snowgrave, which I think is a much better name for it, but whatever. Actually, if you did Weird Route, Chapter 5... Like, Chapter 5 regular, Birdley he's around, doing Birdley things. Short cameo. In Weird Route, is he just gone? Anybody mention him? He's still in the hospital? Or possibly dead? He's gently letting everyone know that their theories are probably wrong because he knows what the fan base is like. Yeah, you know, he remembers the game theory days and he's just like, remember when they legit thought Sans was Ness? Love the part where Noelle was like, oh my god, I put him in some sort of snow grave. In Chapter 4, you can go to the hospital and, like, change the heating pads for him or something. I think he's alive. He doesn't appear in Chapter 5's Weird Route, though. Okay. Cool. I mean, if he had died, like, they probably wouldn't, like, still be so cheerful at the festival. Everyone would be like, ah, fuck, a kid just died. Calling it now Burger Pants is the Roaring Knight. Listen. The Nice Pants breakup, that's my 9/11. I'm sorry, I gotta stop referring to things as my 9/11. That's more Tumblr dialogue. That's where I picked it up from. Ah, fuck, I'm splitting the thread. Hold on. Okay. Should do it more? No. I'm gonna get banned from YouTube. Fake not referring to things as her 9/11 is my 9/11. You know, there was a good film cow bit. I forget what it's called. It's an animation he tried to make a TV show, but it didn't work out. It's the horse. This was pre-BoJack Horseman, but it's like a horse character. And he's like, Angela, this is the 9/11 of birthday parties. Anyway, I will say, it's not so much theorist, but like analysis of Deltarune that like makes me feel kind of stupid. You know, like the Ulysses Ogre meme. Just people being like, yeah, hometown is like fascist or like so squeaky clean and pure that these children are completely unable to like discuss the problems that they're having in their lives, and that led to like the disappearances, you know? Like they're finding like the deeper meanings of like suicide, like child neglect, the fact that like no one is really willing to speak about what's actually going on. And I'm just like, god damn, I didn't fucking pick up on any of that. I thought we were just going to dark worlds and fucking around. Like, just top line, the most I have out of like just basic like analysis is that Susie's home situation is really bad. That's what I got. That's all I got. Some of those theories are huge assballs. I'm gonna be honest, like I haven't really read theories. I'm kind of past the point in my life where I'm looking at game theories, you know? Even when people discuss the symbolism in Le Temps de Fleur. The Valkyrie song? Was MatPat retiring or Gamer 9/11? No, I was glad he was gone. And it's not as though they stopped making videos. Game theory still exists. The fact that MatPat retired to become like, I guess he's a lobbyist now, like, I don't know, he pisses me off. Saw a long ass text post about the symbolism on the choreography and the outfit designs. Right. Well, I mean, it comes in with the story of behind the event, because it was an event song. Like, it's all about, it's semi based on a true story. There's a lot of cross-dressing involved. Gay symbolism. Also the fact that, like, the outfits are clearly, like, half suit, half dress, which is as close as OnStars will ever get to putting these boys in skirts. Or the channel got worse since then? I don't know, I don't fucking like him. Like, MatPat, you know, I was with him at the beginning, like, his theories about, like, how you would survive the leap of faith in Assassin's Creed, or how Bioshock Infinite's floating thing would actually work. Just stuff that's, like, basic video game, like, maybe this could be realistic, this is how it would work in real life. And that was, like, kind of interesting, maybe even got a little bit of science in there. But then he was like, hey, I think Five Nights at Freddy's was based off of a real mass shooting that took place at a Chuck E. Cheese. And I was like, you can't be doing this, man. His main source of income was making shit up. I'm just like, first of all, it wasn't even based on Chuck E. Cheese. It was based on fucking Showbiz Pizza. Two different sides of the guessing what will happen in the next chapters. Chris will kill everyone, or everything will be all silly. I mean, Toby Fox did say, hey, we're not gonna have any more, like, fun adventures with, like, wacky villain characters. The next 2 chapters are very fucking serious. Also, maybe Chapter 7 is gonna be split up into multiple parts. It's okay, we can keep talking about Deltarune. There is always a good time to talk about Deltarune. Did he actually make a theory on that? Yeah. I don't want to go back and watch it, because he's made like 12,000 theories on Five Nights at Freddy's, whatever. But his first one, he was like, oh, the number of like dead kids or animatronics like lines up with this shooting that happened at a Chuck E. Cheese in the 80s or 90s, I think. And yeah, I don't know where the fuck he got that idea from. He's like, is this character hiding in the women's bathroom a reference to, like, the person that they might have been based on in the real shooting being a girl? Like, I remember him specifically saying that, and I was just like, wow. I know it's like 2014, but you already fell off. It's 50 Shades, DHMIS, and Salad Fingers analysis. I didn't watch Film Theory. I'm pretty sure his film theories, like his prediction theories for pretty much everything were like always wrong. Like, anytime he tried to predict something, he always got it wrong, didn't he? He even like predicted that Trump wasn't going to get elected, and he was wrong. He tried to base it off of, like, reality TV show logic, where it was like, the people that act like Trump do get far, but they never win. And then, like, what happened, like, later that year? You fucking moron. It's not what you're supposed to make theories on. This is... He kind of sucked at his job. I don't know if the people running his channel now are any better at it. If they're taking their theories directly from Reddit, then, like, at least they'll have, like, something to talk about that might make sense. Secret fifth channel politics theory. What were all the different ones? Because the logo had, like, different, like, spots on it for like 4 possible channels, right? I know there was game theory and film theory, and he also had like a live stream channel, but what else was there? Creator of FNAF said he was very close, but I think he saw how popular the video was and ran with it. Not for like the original theory. For one of his other theories, surely. Can he predict the world will end so it doesn't? I can guarantee you this, the world is not disappearing in a devastating apocalypse. I promise you this. It would never be that easy. Game, film, food, and style. What the fuck is food theory and style theory? That guy is not nearly fashionable enough to have a style theory channel. What does that even mean? Like, would food theory just be like the binging with Babish method of testing out like recipes from games and see if they work? Because that, I guess, makes sense. But what the fuck's going on with style? Like, is style theory they try to recreate like outfits from video games and see if they would actually work in real life? That might be interesting. You try to recreate the outfits from Genshin Impact and you're just like, nope, nobody could wear this ever. Food theories mostly talk about nutritional facts and lore theories about fast food mascots. You gotta be kidding me. Seriously? That's what he did with it? Food mascot lore? That's so fucking lame. Didn't Babish, like, lose his mind or something? He doesn't really cook anymore. I saw a video talking about that. I didn't finish it, though. There are other people doing cooking on his channel now. I think he did have a mental health crisis, and then he got, like... He went into, like an inpatient thing, or, like, you know, some sort of mental health rehab, and he got assaulted there, so understandable why he wanted to, like, back away from the spotlight. There's a style theory on how Hatsune Miku got so famous through her drip. I mean, her design was unique and, like, very classic, but I guess you could say that, like, if you're making a Hatsune Miku song and you want it to, like, stand out and stick, you do have to give her a memorable outfit. Honestly dipped when he took that Harry Potter game sponsorship. Yeah, I was like, I saw that and I was like, well, I'm out of here. We're talking about stuff like NyQuil chicken. Ugh. Oh, and the Panera caffeine drink, yeah. That shit's crazy. I think about it from time to time when I, like, have energy drinks. I'm just like, wow. Oh, fuck, I missed a spot. Hold on. I gotta go back. Shoes can kill a person / crack a skull. That's so bizarre. Oh my god. Here's your chance to be a big shot. I guess bro was like, well, I've made a second channel, and now... Yeah, it's just like... It's just, I feel, like, pressured to make another channel that just happens to be about, like, fashion? Can't drink energy drinks. Tried a Celsius a while ago and I thought I was having a heart attack. Well, if you're sensitive to caffeine, surely you should not be drinking those. But, yeah. I remember... Because I hear people, usually Americans, like, arguing about, like, which energy drink was, like, the best or, like, woke them up the most. And I didn't understand it because they all have the same amount of caffeine here. They're just like, oh... I figured they were arguing about the taste, but they're not. They're arguing about... What the hell happened here? Oh my god. What the fuck was that? We've avoided any gnarling so far. That sucks. I wore edible underwear for 48 hours. What the fuck? Okay, glad he retired. Used to drink a ton of caffeine in college and now my body gets pissed off at me when I try to reintroduce it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, but here, caffeine is, like, pretty strictly regulated, at least in, like, drink form, so just those tall cans of like, energy drinks you can get, they all have the same amount of caffeine. They're not allowed to have more than a certain amount. MatPat peaked when he gave the Pope Undertale. You know what? People made fun of that. I thought it was a pretty good bit. Like, fuck it. Maybe the Pope should have played Undertale. Maybe the Pope should play one of the greatest indie games of all time and learn to become a better person. Should give the new Pope Deltarune. Well, I don't think they're ever going to invite YouTubers to give the Pope gifts ever again. And he can't do that. There's no physical release yet. Look, the Catholic Church... I'm not going to say it's on its last legs, because I only wish that were true. But they've had to get with the times a couple of different times now. You know, I do believe that, like, the Pope watches movies, probably. At some point, it's gonna happen. There's gonna be a Pope that's played video games. Like, at least in his youth. I know they're all old as fuck, but eventually even old as fuck people will have played video games. Look-key, Undertale is great for teaching Christian morals, but the church is still homophobic. I don't even know. It's like, sure, it can teach Christian morals. Hold on. I gotta remember where I am. I'm in my bedroom. I remembered. Please tell me this is the right spot to stitch that. I'm just gonna say yes. Pope is literally from Chicago and ain't happening. What ain't happening? Him playing a video game? Are Chicagoans, like, too cool to play video games? Pope Leo plays Wordle. That doesn't count. I'm sure the other popes did the crossword too. Being a good person? Oh yeah, def. That ain't happening. I mean, like, I never expected the Pope to be a good person, but, like, I guess it is kind of novel to have a Pope who, like, just... everybody remembers that time that he actively prevented a sexual abuse case from being solved by moving priests around. Didn't get the full deets on that. It's on his Wikipedia page. But, like, bro covered up some sex scandals for the church, which I guess is what qualified him to be Pope. You know, I give the Catholic Church a lot of shit. But it ain't nearly enough, brother. Look at how fast we're progressing. I'm doing so great at this. My faith in humanity goes down every day. You should believe in yourself. Which Pope? Current Pope? Yes. I know I give the church a lot of shit. End of sentence. Yeah, those, sorry for atheist posting on Maine, but there is this great Tumblr post going around that's like, yes, they invented religion because this world is so beautiful. It had to have been created just for us. Now let's oppress women. Cabby, I know you sent me that, but I saw it a bunch of different times, and I reblogged it every time. And, oh no, you've never seen it. Okay, my bad. He didn't send me it. It must have been somebody else. And there are people, like, arguing in the comments about it, because you can't have a discussion about religion without arguing. That's just how it goes. That was like, hey, there are religions that don't oppress women. And then they'll talk about, like, this matriarchal religion that is practiced in some place in Africa, and actually the women are in charge and the men are subjugated due to their religion. And I'm like, okay, that's very cool and interesting. Like, nice little religion lesson we have there. There's so many different places in the world and so many different ways people have different religions. Can you name a single globe-spanning religion with millions of followers that does not treat women worse than men? Yeah, also that's not better. Like, the existence of a religion that treats men like shit doesn't make me feel any better. I feel like we shouldn't be treating anybody like shit. But the fact that, like, all the major religions, all the ones that have, like, millions of followers, basically run entire nations, every single one of them is misogynist. Every single one of them has rules against women holding positions of power, or rules about what women should or shouldn't do that don't apply to men. Don't try to come on here and be like, not every religion is misogynistic, which is true. But the religions that most people who are religious are following are. We're almost done with this thread. Christian's favorite catchphrase when people actually read the Bible and gotta show him being a bad person, but what about the context? Yeah, it's like those like religions where everybody's nice and nobody's misogynistic and everybody has equal power and everybody's so cool and nice and awesome to each other, they don't have power anywhere. Hello, Mad Dude. I'm shit-talking religion right now. I'll get back to this cross-stitch of a sheep. My religion is whatever happens in The Good Place. I never finished that show. I heard it was good. Just got back from watching Spider-Man at the theater. How was it? My parents invited me to go see it, and I was like, I don't want to see that. You know, I didn't really want to see the Odyssey either, but I really, really didn't want to see Spider-Man. Because I haven't watched, like, the past 2 Spider-Man movies. I'd be lost, and also I really don't care what Tom Holland is doing. But how was it? Almost as long as the Odyssey and therefore unwatchable? It's a Marvel movie. How long could it be? I'm gonna look it up right now. It's alright. Yeah, because it's a Marvel movie. Hello, Cumulus Wishes. No, you know what? I'm looking it up. You're lying to me. I'm double checking. Watch a Tom Holland movie, watches the Odyssey. Look, he was incidental at best. I hate that they do this in minutes. I have to do math. Okay, that's 2 hours and 25 minutes. That's still pretty bad, though. Okay, Spider-Man is 2 hours, 25 minutes. Odyssey is 2 hours and 52 minutes. Zendaya kisses another guy right in front of Tom Holland's character. Kind of awkward now that they're married. They're married?! Man, I have no idea what's going on with celebrities. For good reason. Still too long to be subjected to hero slop. Yeah, movies are just getting longer and longer. If this is going to keep happening, they need to bring back intermissions. I know theaters would probably be unhappy about it because, like, they make less money because they'd have less showings in a day. But if people were taking, like, breaks in the middle of the movie, they would probably have the opportunity to buy more snacks and concessions, so that would probably help. I can't sit in a theater for 3 hours while also having a soda or perhaps a slushie. I'm gonna miss part of the movie because I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom. With great power comes great responsibility, Telemachus. They got married. That's weird, aren't they? I feel like they're... I know they're not in their 20s anymore, but it feels like they're in their 20s forever. They look like they haven't aged a day since they turned like 19. They're babies. What are they doing getting married? Knowing theaters, they probably run ads on the screen during intermission, and that's fine. I just need like time to get a bathroom break in. They're like 29. They're too fucking young for this. Basically a child bride. By the time I want to go to the bathroom, the important part of the movie happens. Yeah, what? There used to be an app for this. It was called Run Pee. Does anybody remember this? It was crowdsourced. They would tell you like when something unimportant is happening in the movie that you can like miss and go to the bathroom. Anybody remember this? Tom Holland is 30. He should be at the club. Sorry, anyway, I'm making the sheep. If I keep talking about Tom Holland, we're never gonna get the sheep done in time. I already did the outline for it, and it's still taking me forever. Because I'm stitching like a jackass. The theater I went to was a movie eatery, so getting up to get snacks isn't really a thing you order from the seat. Right, but you still have like a bladder. That's the real issue. The issue isn't that I run out of snacks in the middle of the screening. The issue is that I gotta piss in the middle of the screening. That's my real problem. I don't have a strong bladder. I never have. Oh yeah, sheep emoji, super cute. Marriage would feel more normal if folks stopped casting Tom Holland as a 12-year-old. He looks so young. Eventually he's gonna grow out of that baby face and also looking like he's hiding a frog in his mouth. But for now, he's playing Telemachus, who is, I don't know what age he's supposed to be in the Odyssey, like coming of age, old enough to be king, so I don't know how old that was in ancient Greece, like 16? He looks like a teenager. He can still pull off playing Peter Parker as a teenager or like a high schooler or whatever because he looks like one. Ultimate baby face. Yeah, drop the skincare routine. He had the same affliction as me, adult teenager, and he made fucking bank off of it. I still do remember that Tumblr post that was like, it looks like Tom Holland is hiding a frog in his mouth, and he still does. He just holds his lips in a very particular way. Spider-Man is an adult by now? Whatever. It's not gonna be an adult for long. They're rebooting that shit in 5 minutes. I've heard the latest movie isn't doing too hot by Marvel standards. Maybe they're gonna kick him out. Maybe it's gonna be hashtag over for life. Hashtag no more days. Just never go outside. Have you guys noticed that I'm a little bit tan? The funny thing is that I'm pale as fuck, but I am like a little bit tan. There are people that are paler than me now. No movie has been good by Marvel standards since Endgame, which I also didn't watch because it was too long. I watched the first part of that, you know, where like everybody gets snapified and like they're out of there. Endgame came out and I was like, it's too long. And they don't have intermissions. I'm not gonna watch it. Post-credit scene said he will return. If they don't put out another one, they might get called out. How many movies have been like, so-and-so will return, and then they never fucking returned? Does anybody remember how the original Mario movie ended? You're not gonna believe this. They were so certain they were gonna get a sequel. I agree, most movies don't need to be 2+ hours. They really don't. Like, the budgets are bloated, like, everything is CG, it's all filmed on green screens. That's one thing I remember seeing a screenshot of that was, like, Tom Holland being impressed because he was like, wow, actual sets. Because he's just been doing Marvel forever and it's all just green screened. Yeah, Mario 2023 was like an hour and 35 minutes. The only movies that are a reasonable length anymore are children's films. Because kids need to go places. Kids don't want to sit in the theater waiting for shit to happen. You gotta get them in and out. Efficiency. Isn't it like one of the most successful superhero movies ever made? Endgame? Yeah, definitely. I would never say that it wasn't. But I didn't go watch it because it was too long. I know other people don't feel the same, like most people don't feel the same way as me. Like they probably would feel the same way about an intermission, but if a movie is too long, I simply don't feel like watching it. The new Spider-Man, are you sure? Not even the one with the other Spider-Mans? I'd believe that, like, the crossover episode they did with, like, Andrew Garfield and the other guy, I'd believe that that was one of the most successful superhero movies of all time, because look, it's got all your favorite Spider-Mans, nostalgia. But the new one? It's ranked 12th highest grossing movie of all time, and it's been out for 2 weeks. Somebody's fudging the numbers there. Who wants to see Spider-Man that bad? Who wants to see Tom Holland that bad? Okay, that's good. That got laced in. Spider-Man is tracked to break 2 billion. Why? I feel like 20 years from now, when we look back and see that, like, the highest grossing movies of all time are all just, like, superhero movies, we're gonna be like, what the fuck was happening in the 2020s? I don't know if that counts as success or a flop. Yeah, as budgets are so fucking bloated. Look, I'll admit, I don't really know jack shit about movies. I just think that's a bit ridiculous. Did I enjoy my cheese sausages last night? Didn't actually eat it. Had it this morning. It was fine. Still messy. I'm out of them now. Probably not gonna buy them again for a while. Historically, Spider-Man as a Marvel character appeals to a younger audience that sells the most merch. Right, so... that means people are taking their kids to see that, and they've got to sit there for 2.5 hours. Including ads. Do I want to make more than 3 movies, not counting No Way Home cameos? Yeah. Well, I mean, the reason why I ended up in more than 3 movies is because it's Disney Marvel, and they will not let any IP that makes money go. Don't know if we'll ever see Ant-Man again. Hello, Viv. Till you're 90, Tom. Yeah. Spider-Man is still a Sony property. Are they, like, making bank off of this, too? So many new Twitch subscribers. Yeah, bro. I'm, like, famous. Turns out, people are just, like, checking the IRL stream category And they're into my cross stitch. Look, this is hardcore reality. In real life, people are cross stitching all the time. We are the small twitchers. Is that really what you guys are called over there? I'm sorry, my man drives on YouTube. But nobody's watching me there because I'm usually a cute cat girl, and right now I'm cross-stitching. I'd be twitching. Who up twitching they stream? Oof. Can't wait for Madam Web 2. Yeah, Sony is really bad at making Marvel movies. Especially since they have all the agreements that they're not allowed to use the cool characters. They are watching silly Spider-Man movies instead. No, actually. Only movies I like is BTSV. I don't know what that is. And Venom. Venom was hype as fuck. As well as the sequel, but I didn't see the third one. I don't really know why. I think I just, like, missed it being in theaters. Or, like, I heard that Venom and Tom Hardy... I know his character has a name, but he's just Tom Hardy. They were gonna be in that Spider-Man crossover movie, and I was just like, well, I don't want to be involved with this. My cross-streaming? Yeah, they're up there. See ya? I never know where to point on the camera. They're right up there. There's a third one. I'm pretty sure there is. I think it's called Venom: The Last Dance, which is very romantic, but I kind of doubt that it all finished off with Eddie and Venom confessing their feelings for each other. I don't want to say that the Venom movies are queer bait. The second one, though... Was it in the second one where Venom, like, dips out of Eddie's body and goes to what is very clearly a gay club? Was it just because of the yaoi? I also liked how Tom Hardy was, like, in distress a lot. That was fun. Whatever. I mean, there was that great scene... Look, I'm not gonna pretend that the Venom movie was, like, all that good, but it had a lot of things that appealed to me personally. There was that one scene where there was just, like, mask, copy, and then... and then Tom Hardy's like, mask! And Venom's like, copy! That was fun. It's a fun movie, whatever. Venom would be a great boyfriend. Don't at me. Aren't they some of the new songs? So I can blow their money on bad movies that make PlayStation customers pay for it all. Ugh. The worst thing about it is, like, they're not wrong. Most people are not buying discs. But if that's the case, how come every time I try to go buy a brand new Switch game, the physical copies are always sold out? I guess they're more just collector's items now. If physical copies of, like, discs get relegated to just collector's editions, that'd suck, but at least it'd be something. Never underestimate the sales potential of a sweaty, disheveled Tom Hardy. He sold that shit great. And you know why Project Hail Mary did so great? Because Ryan Gosling was, like, sweaty and disheveled a lot of that movie, too. You feel me? Ugh. My old threads are getting tangled up with the new ones. Hold on. That's so annoying. Hashtag bothersome. Banner between Venom and Hardy's rules, the only thing the movies got accurate to the comics. Oh, yeah. Hey, I could be misremembering, but didn't the original trailer for the movie Venom have him, like, mispronouncing symbiote? Movie did bad, time for another PS Plus price increase, but they're never gonna release Bloodborne on PC. Fuck having money. What's the point of a console without the physical copies? Exactly. I mean, Me over here, you know what I really wanted? I wanted the collector's edition for Lies of P. But they only had it for, like, PlayStation. And I've only got a PS4. I'm playing it on my computer. They don't have physical copies for PC games anymore, generally. So, if I wanted the collector's edition, I'd just be buying another copy of the game that I wouldn't even be able to play because it'd be on PS5. I did not know Ryan Gosling was in that movie because I only ever saw fan art of his character. Yeah. Everyone's trying to argue that, like, Ryan Gosling is not a Tumblr sexy man because he's Ryan Gosling, he's conventionally attractive. As though, like, most Tumblr sexy men aren't conventionally attractive. Like, yeah, you can say that they're, like, weird monster men or, like, Wheatley or whatever, but their humanizations are always just, like, skinny hot guys. Ryan Gosling fits in perfectly. He's a Tumblr sexy man because he suffers. Like, his whole thing is suffering. And also discovering the power of friendship. And maybe he's asexual. That's peak Tumblr sexy man material. Like, don't play with me, man. I know the type. I know the type. Yeah, he called it a symbiote instead of a symbiote. Which might have been foreshadowing for the yaoi. Yeah, I guess that happened in the trailer, and then everyone commented, hey, he's saying it wrong, and they had to go back and edit it in the movie. I want you to buy the console to play Bloodborne. They're stopping PC ports now. They're not gonna make money like this. Do you think the PS5 will be like the last console they make? Do you think they'll try to, like, stick it out for the PS6 and then give up? Thought that was a valid pronunciation. I'm sure it is, but not for, like, the comic symbiote. Like, I'm sure you can say it like that for, like, because symbiote is just a word. But when you're doing it, like, Spider-Man style, is a symbiote. Ryan Gosling and Venom yaoi. Oh yeah, Ghost Rider. Okay, so that guy's never getting a movie again, is he? Oh wait, I think I fucked up. Oh no, wait, I didn't. I'm hype. This is hype. This is peak. I didn't fuck up. I didn't fuck up. PS6 is at the very least massively delayed. I mean, there's no way it's coming out in, like, this year or the next, right? They keep announcing, like, different versions of the PS5. It's not happening. No more new consoles. It's fucking over. Hopefully it's not a Blade situation. Isn't Blade getting a video game? Need my female Venom. That bit in a movie where, like, Venom goes into, I forget her name, Tom Hardy's ex-girlfriend's body, and it's just Venom with, like, big tits. That was mad funny. There was supposed to be a Blade movie, but it's been like 5 years. Who do you think should play Blade? I don't have much exposure to Blade outside of, like, what was it, like the 2000s or 90s movie? I've just seen GIFs of it. Also, Gay Blade. Is there a reference to well, how do you pronounce symbiosis? Is it symbiosis? Still debating whether I should buy a Switch 2. Wait until something good for it comes out. That might take a couple years, though. Unless you're, like, really into Mario Kart. Pocopia, I've heard, is good, but I wouldn't buy a whole console for it. He's been cast, but I forget the actor's name. Ah. But recently he's been like, hey, what the fuck? Did they already make the movie? They had him contract to play Blade, but then they canceled the movie. Oh, so it's just it ain't happening. I'll play Tears of the Kingdom in 4K. The Switch 2 can do 4K? You know how you play Tears of the Kingdom in 4K? You'd put the Switch emulator on your computer and then put it in 4K. Playlist finished? No, we still got music. It's just quiet. What song is this? But thank you for the warning. I usually like sit in silence for a minute before I realize. They didn't label the songs. Oh wait, they did. It's just not popping up on the thing. What song is this? The Place Where It Rained. Quiet time. Very ambient, very chill. Hope I don't get copyright claim for this music. Bio is in biology. Well, nobody can agree on anything. Switch 2 is Nintendo's first ever 4K console. Okay, well, I wouldn't know that because I don't own a 4K screen. I don't own a single thing that 4K would be useful for. Look, I stream in 1080p. That's already a lot. I'm glad that I live in a future where, like, just I can watch a 1080p video and that's like HD and I can just have that on my phone. This is the world I was waiting for. Not all the other stuff, but with video technology, with YouTube getting better in quality and just data caps getting raised on my phone so I can like actually watch stuff when I'm away from home. Like, yeah. Being able to watch videos anywhere, that's the future I was waiting for. 4K is a gimmick just like 3D TVs. I mean, how is it a gimmick? It's just like it's just higher quality. That's like saying widescreen is a gimmick. 3D TVs were bullshit, though. Not that I ever had one. Get out of there. In the way. Soon the ads on blogs are going to be of 4K and waste more bandwidth. No, dev. So much wasted space going towards ads. Like, bandwidth, paper, electricity. So much is wasted on ads. Like, spam mail, I don't know if it's like not as bad these days or if I just don't get it as much because I'm in an apartment, but genuinely, I feel as though if you want to like be environmentally conscious, there should be laws that like crack down on like paper spam. Because there is so much like spam mail that goes out and just goes directly into the recycling bin. And that's if you're lucky. Some people are probably just throwing it in the garbage. I accidentally closed the page on that. Run out of thread. Sometimes they're so big they crash my app. I don't get the full screen ones on Tumblr because I'm clever and evil, and I still do get those ads that are like, they're like Blaze. I get Blaze stuff, but I also get like ads that are disguised as posts, and I hate them because most of them are Christian. Real gamers play at 24 FPS. Hey, it's good enough for movies, good enough for me. think we can get through this in one more strand. Yo, is this hip shop? I was saying before, it's kind of a crime this song was only used twice. Okay, let's see, what do we miss? Do that down here. There we go. We're almost done with the accrue. Oh, hold on. Why'd the cow look like Waluigi from behind? What? What do you mean by that? Okay, it does look a little like Waluigi. Whatever. Paper go in the normal trash? No, it goes in the recycling. In the paper bin. Waluigi the cow. That's gonna be the next, like, super mushroom, right? It's just, it transforms you into a cow. What the hell is this? We got a strand. Get out. Ruining my life. Real gamers don't play video games. Hashtag celibacy. Real gamers get kicked off the router at midnight so they can't play video games anymore. Hashtag incel. Damn it. My previous threads are getting caught. Infuriating. Please get the fuck. Oh my god. Get out of there. Oh my god. Instead of moo, it's wah. I'm so succeeding in this. This is the world of success. It's me and my success. I recommend another stream as a video titled, "This game has the strongest options menu and I'm falling for obvious bait." I mean, videos about video game design, those are always interesting. Sometimes they're bullshit, though. Sometimes I'll see a video that's like, oh, this video game had some weak character design. And I'll go over there and they're just complaining about how the women weren't hot enough. It's like, I remember when Concord came out, everyone was like, yeah, these character designs are all pretty bad, and I generally agreed. But then I saw a video where somebody, like, AI generated some, like, better character designs, and for the women, it was just pretty much the same, but they were skinnier and had their tits out. And I was like, you should die for this. You should go to hell for making this video. What if these characters look like generic gotcha gooner bait? Isn't it cool how Gamergate is forever now? Like, seriously. I don't even remember what the fuck all that was about. Like, oh, a woman might have, like, slept with a guy to get a job as a journalist. Like, oh no. It's not as though a lot of women are forced to, like, have sex with people to, like, get into positions of power, because otherwise she won't even have a chance at people taking her seriously. It was for a positive review, except the review never existed. The accusation was that she slept with somebody in exchange for a positive review? Bruh. Even at the time when that was going on, game reviews didn't hold that much sway. Why would anybody believe that? That's stupid as hell. You know, like, so many game review, like, outlets generally were, like, overly positive about games that weren't all that great just because they wanted to keep getting, like, you know, advanced review copies. That's all fine. But somebody fucking for a good review isn't? Honestly, that'd be kind of swagalicious if it were true. Get that bag. Because teenage boys are stupid? Yeah. Driving in my car. I don't know where that meme, like, came from originally. Miss the meme. Yeah. That's classic. Oh, man. I remember back to before the Tumblr porn ban. I can't believe how long it's been already, but, like, just before it happened, everybody was posting pictures of Sans and Nagito holding energy swords because it was also Energy Sword Sunday. But it was the final fingers in his ass Sunday. The golden age of Tumblr lost forever. Sometimes I really miss Tumblr. It's still there. Never left. Forgot to reblog it today. I don't see it on my dash on Sundays anymore. Chris, get the banana. I only reblog it if it shows up. Oh, I fucked up. It's not there. It's where the eyes are. The kawaii sheep eyes. Our age of energy swords is ending. It's just like, it has the same vibe of like... somebody at the end of World War I being like, I'm so glad the First World War is over. The sea people. Yeah, it's just such a weirdly, like, it's just such a weird reference. Like, trying to make it, like, fit with reality or whatever. Just, I know the sea peoples were, like, real. I know there's, like, conspiracies around them or whatever, but they were, like, a real historical thing that happened. It's just fucking weird they brought it up and then they never really see them in the movie. Chris, we did it. We completed Deltarune Chapter 1. Tumblr to me is that X that shot itself in the head, survived, and still haunts my dreams sometimes. It could haunt your life if you let it. Like the thematic twist that Agamemnon's army were the sea people. Is that what it was? Look, I'll be honest, I kind of lost track of what was going on. Like, I'm vaguely aware of what happens in the Odyssey, but it was all out of order. It's confusing. It's like I've lost my memories because I'm eating the flowers. He's like, bro, I love eating these flowers. Penelope Hathaway and Matt Odysseus discussed it before he goes full John Wick on the suitors. Okay. I didn't know that's what they meant. I don't know. It's confusing. Flower man, flower man. Oh, sorry, you can't see this. I'm holding it out of view. It's okay, nobody cares about this. 9/11, the Tower Man. What happens at the end of the movie, in the middle, in the beginning, and before the beginning? I didn't understand why they did the whole thing where they don't show Agamemnon's face. I guess it was to make him seem more badass and like Darth Vader like. They're just like, yep, this guy's not taking off that fuck-ass helmet. See, he's got part of the motif. Thought Agamemnon was goofy. Or was Aura farming, but there was a famine. Yeah, like, I do like the idea of, like, that old school helmet with, like, the big fucking thing on top. But, like, the back of it is a spine. Not a terrible design decision. But certainly not one that fits in the Odyssey. Also, not a single one of those costumes looked, like, real. Like, I suppose the armor was fine, but the helmets all looked fucking plastic. Batman looking ass helmet. Peep this, I'm so good at cross-stitching. It's only been 2 hours and I've gotten 2 colors done. Okay, maybe I'm not that good at it. Whatever. Hashtag whatever. More than I've done today, but you said you got all the pieces for what you're doing. So I won't spoil it if you're trying to keep it a secret, but like... He saw Michael. Let me guess, you're still trying to get floss crossed to get the pattern right? It's like pretty unreliable. Unless you know the exact dimensions of the pixel art you're working with, it's such a pain in the ass. They brought him out? Oh my god. Guys, he met Michael. Alright, and I believe we have finished the accrue. Yes, yes. Yes, a crew. Who is Michael? You know, the craft guy. Not Michael Afton, no. That motherfucker didn't know a thing about embroidery. Guys, a crew is done. Peep my accrue, we did it. Applause for me. My accrue. And now we do the light blue, 341. It's so pretty. Thank you for the applauses. We're gonna need a lot of this. That'll probably be enough. Maybe a little more. Perfect. Splitting into threes, stop it. Twos only. I'm running on 2 strands forever. I don't care if it looks mildly bad. You didn't meet Michael? Oh, fuck. Breaking my heart over here. It's like the kid who said he met Santa Claus. Only comes out if you spend over $50 and I only spent $36. What were you buying, man? It couldn't have been just like cross-stitching supplies. Or was it? These... The floss things are only like 75 cents each. They're astonishingly cheap for what you can do with them. It's actually amazing. The world's cheapest craft. You want a cheap hobby? Take up embroidery. You can figure out ways to make it expensive if you want, though, and many do. The pumpkins. Pumpkins are They're 79? Finally, Americans are paying more. It's inflation. I used to look in the backs of, like, books, and they'd just be like, in Canada it's more expensive than it is in the US, and I'd just be like, are you fucking for real? You also bought a fancy pen? Oh my god, is it like an ink pen? Embroidering with threads made of pure gold. Exactly, it's what your project deserves. Buy the expensive thread. Buy the Ada cloth that is like tie-dye, but not really. This isn't white, by the way. This is like multicolored. It's like supposed to be sort of like a dream cloud color. You can't really tell, though. Just a little bit more fun than white or black. Just say that. Most Aida cloth is like just white or black. It doesn't really come in many fancy colors. Anyway, this is our second to last color. It's also the largest color. It goes across the whole sheep. It's the main body. And hopefully we can get it all done. Should be a little bit easier. Just do quickly, because I've blocked out everything else. What's with the, did I fuck up? Books are cheaper here because you don't pay VAT tax on them. I don't understand what VATs has to do with this. This isn't Fallout. Anyway, is the government subsidizing your books too? Just get everything. Value-added tax on luxury goods, which is 20%. Books are not counted as a luxury good. Is that why you pay so much for video games? Gaming. The ultimate luxury. Actually, kinda. That checks out immensely. Jesus Christ. Ooh, dramatic music. That's why you pay more for video games. Fuck. That's crazy. The idea you have to pay more for something just because it's fancy. And, like, not even because it's fancy. Like, because it's labeled as fancy, you have to add tax to it. Like, what the hell is that? Feels like a relic from the 1800s. Why does anybody put up with this? Sorry, I keep pulling it away from the camera. Just like I'm trying to get this done. Speed stitch. Raises money for public stuff. Oh my god. The healthcare system is funded by video games. Stop splitting the thread, damn you. As I've just realized something that might prevent me from finishing this cross stitch. We might have an environmental hazard coming up. This is like a real issue. I'm probably gonna get hungry. Also, my Ada cloth is getting all crinkly from the way I'm grisping it. Not finishing this cross stitch is gonna be my 9/11. Whatever, I'll post it on Tumblr later. Then nobody can see it because nobody has Tumblr. Oh my god. The hell did that come from? Oh my god. Freaking previous stitches fucking me over. I wasn't supposed to be there. I want to play Arkham City. I'm just thinking about it. Just want to run around and do everything. Just watching Capybara's streams on it, like desperately trying not to backseat. He like literally landed on the ship in the harbor that's like the secret Scarecrow Easter egg, and I was just like, fuck, I can't say anything. It's gonna make me look like a jackass. I'm sorry if my hand is covering this. Yeah, I'm sorry for backseating all your streams, Capybara. Just like if I'm watching a streamer play a game I've played before, I get so fucking annoying. Should ban her? Come on, I didn't actually say it. I let that pass without incident, unlike every other thing I said. Damn it. Stitches are getting a lot tighter. Straight up bought and beat games myself out of frustration from how bad streamers play before. God damn. So, like, would you say you fall for those advertisements where, like, it's a mobile game, but somebody's playing the game wrong, and, like, they fuck up the house? Like, do you download the app because, like, it's very obvious that you should fix up the window first before fixing the fireplace? You're gonna start missing things on purpose? I don't think you need to. It's like if you start missing things on purpose, you're never gonna finish the game. With all the things you're already missing. I'm sorry, don't ban me from your channel. Sorry for existing. You exist missing things? No, live your life. I'm sorry. this all the time and I hate it. I keep accidentally like pulling away from the camera. That's my mistake. Sadantbindle.jpg. Oh fuck, that's a link now. What the fuck, don't make that a link. It's a link now. Everybody go to sadantbindle.jpg.com. Hello, Takura? I'm sorry, I have no idea. Instant ban for link. Yeah, I'm surprised to let that through. Even though I'm not a cackle right now, I still can't yawn without doing a yeah. It's an affliction. Me doing a yeah? Well, I might as well give them what they want. Me when I get banned? Okay, well, maybe Twitch is superior because you can post whole ass links in chat and you, like, it doesn't block you at all. On YouTube, you can't do that. I remember back on my old channel when I had like 5 people watching, people would like just post memes in chat and it would just be like links with like the dots removed, and then I put them in myself. It's like, yeah, we got time for this. What have you put in here? Leaving Twitch, you're about to open an external link. It's the sad ant with the bindle.jpg. I knew it. We knew it. It's all true. Pretty close to this. I've got this and I know exactly what I'm doing. God damn it. I got this. Oh, good song. Chris, get the banana. Fake stream jump scare. It's been 2.5 hours. You can't be afraid anymore. You have to be brave. For me. For cat girls everywhere. You have to be strong. And you even have to be kawaii. Look, it's the K-pop heart. Scott here, I've been busy. Were you watching The Odyssey? I'm sorry. Just so many people coming into my chat being like, I'm about to watch a movie, or I just got back from watching a movie. It's like, this is our running bit. People will come into my live stream after watching like a kind of mid-Hollywood blockbuster. Was watching a peak VOD, same diff. Like a VOD that was peak, or a VOD of the video game peak. You did that with me. It's a trend. I'm a trendsetter, as you know. A VOD of the game peak. Okay, well, clearly I am more worthwhile than that, so you are not forgiven. I'm kidding. I've watched somebody play that like once. It was just fine. Like, it was, ironically, it wasn't peak. It was just like, okay. Sometimes things are mid. Like that new Game Freak game. Everyone's like, oh, it sucks. Looks like a solid 7 out of 10 to me. I need not your forgiveness. Oh man. Kakro character in a JRPG dialogue. You just came back from watching a movie? What movie did you watch, Mingles? And was it Spider-Man? Were you there for a whole 2.5 hours of Spiders, man? This is a good song. Man spider, the spider that got bit by a radioactive man. Spiders Man is an alternate version of Peter Parker who's just a bunch of spiders in a Spider-Man costume that think they're a person. Ah, okay. Natch. You want to introduce a character limit? What's up, guys? I just came back from watching a movie. Grooving out to this. Okay. So I do remember seeing, like, I don't know, some comic blog on Tumblr. They posted pictures from a Spider-Man AU comic where Spider-Man It was bit by a radioactive spider, but it made him all fucking gross. And then he killed a bunch of people and like used their bodies to like put spider eggs in. Something like that, I don't know. It was scary. It was scary Spider-Man. Spider-Man if it was scary. Someone would fuck it? What? Okay. Not what I asked, but I agree. What if Spider-Man was fucked up and evil? Exactly. What if? This song tastes like homemade pie, dude. Yeah. Oh my god. Hooray. We're in hometown. Okay, so today the algorithm served me up a new video about a theme park. It wasn't Defunct Land though. His name is Poseidon Entertainment. It's really funny because he talks about like all sorts of amusement parks, and he was like, hey, I heard that Universal Kids, that new theme park, sucks ass, so I immediately booked a ticket to go there. And he was right, it did suck ass. Like, it sucked so much ass that I was surprised it had a hotel attached to it. Like, it really did it was like subpar, like, Six Flags level. Like, Canada's Wonderland is a better theme park than whatever Universal Kids has going on. Like, I was really surprised that there was, like, a hotel attached to it at all. Like, who would want to stay there? Song sounds like a cute MILF came into your convenience store and started flirting with you. That was such a good bit when, like, I think it's in chapter 5, Asgore is like, I know your mother has been having, like, a hard time, like, looking after you and, like, taking care of the household and, like, a single teacher's salary. Like, the implication is, like, she might be having a hard time putting food on the table, but not anymore because she's fucking the dude who owns the grocery store. That'll do it. That's one way to save money. Is this Jackenstein's theme? Took me so long to beat this motherfucker. Banging the groceries guys for groceries. Hey, you're taking too long. Hey, this is pretty fast for cross stitching. You don't know anything. He was really difficult the first time around. Yeah, because you don't really know, like, you think you just have to be fast, but the speed thing doesn't activate until after you get the key, so you can take your time on the way there. You're long. Can't wait for Deltarune Chapter 6 to come out Christmas next year. The third playthrough of Deltarune was easier because I played it after playing through Hollow Knight and Blasphemous. I don't know if that would help. I mean, like, in Hollow Knight, I generally just hit things instead of dodging them. I fucking hate bullet hells. Oh my god, more Big Shot. Barry made a reference to the Dragonstein boss and fake went 10,000 cats plunder this man. I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. It's literally not even what happened. Bro, check Twitter. Toby Fox says now it's chapter 6 comes out when you finish Overture. Oh man, you know, I did get a little bit further in it. And I decided that even though we're back outside, I don't like it either. Like, they're like, okay, we're out of the caves. I was like, okay, cool. And we're on a frozen tundra, and I'm like, okay, fine. Frozen tundra could be worse. And shit comes out of the water to attack you, and I'm like, fuck you. No, I got de-threaded. God, you're ahead of me. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Spoilers. I will say, though, the game keeps up its bullshit. Trying to get this last stitch in. God, just do it. Okay, thank goodness. We managed it. I'm a genius. Should really play Undertale Plus when it releases? What would that even mean? Man, I hate being in Ontario, yeah. Like, no, it's still this thing where, like, oh, you'll see, like, you know, a shiny thing in the distance, like, oh, yes, right here, there's a shiny thing, you want to go collect it. But if you're not a gamer and you can actually look up, you'll, like, look upward, and oh, hey, there's, like, a big fucking thing waiting right over that shiny thing I want to go pick up. Huh, what a coincidence. I've just been maining the arrow, like, the bow and arrow, and I'm just like, no, you're not doing that. I'm shooting you from down here. Fuck off. I've got my arrow and my fire poking stick, and I'm going to light everything ablaze. Even if I don't have the Bone Baron mod on. I'll send you a link to the Undertale Plus reveal on trailer. I don't need to play somebody's mod. Like, I get it, I heard Undertale Yellow was good too, I don't want to play it. Did they add a run button? They actually did. Okay. I'm still probably not gonna play it though. Alright, so let's see here. Yep. We'll go here, then over here, then down here, and that'll finish the blue. Yay. Peep my incredible powers. And also the sunlight coming in from the right. Whoops, we're gonna be here till the sun goes down, folks. Fucking get through there. Oh, come on. Here's my chance to be a big Stitch. Stream is like playing a cozy cottagecore craftwork game on Steam. Soundtrack guy going crazy. Just switches up to this. Let me put an almond break for when the player cross-stitches a blue cow. It's not even a cow, it's a sheep. You should hear what it sounds like when you actually do stitch a cow. It's even fucking crazier. I'm more so amazed that I haven't had any, like, thread knotting so far. It's all been pretty smooth. Must be because of the position I'm holding the thread in. Also, I didn't make my threads long as fuck like I usually do. Don't jinx yourself. It's about to happen. We have to get it out of the way. Of course, there's no nodding. You can't have not safe for work streams on YouTube. Hey, if there's one thing my not safe for work audios never included, it was definitely nodding. Oh my god. Can't tell if sarcasm? I mean, I'm pretty sure they didn't. You literally have my entire collection of audios, you could check. I know there was like a bee guy audio. With like eggs and shit. I don't know if it involved a knot though. There are a couple of werewolf / dog boy ones. What? What werewolf? Oh yeah, there was a dog boy, but I don't know. I don't think that was ever included. I never downloaded them. Fuck. I don't know if you'd still be able to get them. I mean, you did purchase them. The store's closed, but they might let you download them. Hashtag lost media. Look, I knew you weren't gonna listen to them anyway. If you want them, I'll just send them to you. A song that might play when you no longer have access to Fake's not safe for work videos. Yeah, bro's going on and on about how much extra space he has on his hard drives. Like, he's like, oh, I've got these extra hard drives. I've got so much space. Terabytes of space. Not enough space for my not safe for work audios, clearly. Whoa, abrupt switch. I don't remember this one. Me neither. Maybe it was in a unused track. Let me check. But we're almost at the end of the playlist. Weak Flowers? Or, no, King of Roly Poly from Chapter 3. I don't know what King of Roly Poly is, ever. Don't matter. We got sheeps to finish. Fuck with me. Finishing sheeps. It happened! But we're fine. I got too excited. I got too worked up and the thread knotted. So fucking crazy. It might be hashtag over. Might be hashtag cinnamon toast over. Oh my god. The thread got caught on my sleeve. How can this be? What does it mean? It's atrocious. It's obscene. Like a froggy ferny cabbage, the baby is unnaturally green. Secret T rank bonus room? Oh yeah, whatever. Whatever that was. Everyone was like, oh fake, you didn't get a secret bonus boss. And I was like, whatever. You didn't find the secret room where you find out Chris is trans. I was like, wow, really? No way. I had no idea. It happened again. Oh my god, I'm failing in my mission. But I'm still so skillful. This is what happens when you do not sharpen your blade. Oh, it's Miku. It's Miku. It's Miku. Hello, Joshua Rogers. I'm glad you like my audios. Why is the thread getting knotted up? Thank you. I'm gonna finish this sheep. And eat potatoes. Man, I love Hatsune Miku. My best friend, Hatsune Miku. Can't believe the secret boss of Chapter 5 was Hatsune Miku says trans rights. Yeah, everyone was like, oh, the deep meaning in the boss fight. And I'm like, well, I already knew that character was trans. And I'm not playing through the whole boss fight. That's a pain in the ass. I'll just accept whatever they say. do find it interesting how like the song kind of incorporates a little bit of spider dance because it's like the same like battle format. Body being a darkener with its own will. See, I have no idea what you're even talking about. Because I gotta do stuff? Okay. Good luck with your doing stuff. Good luck with your own Stitch endeavors and such. I think we ran out of music. Oh my god, I fucking went in the wrong way. Jesus. Oh, I'm too far away from the camera. Mad meeeee is obviously a ghost possessing an anime figure, but since she's in the dark world, the figure comes to life as a darkener too, and they're sharing a body. Ah. Well, I guess that begs the question, what was she doing in the flower shop in the first place? Just like, hey, Cash, I'm like possessing an anime figurine in Asgore's flower shop. What I do in my spare time. They have to learn to work together too. They're very much a Chris and player parallel. Interesting. Well, I guess I can watch the boss fight later. Hell, there's probably already a version with voice acting, where she is voiced by Hatsune Miku. Somebody voiced the pink fight with Hatsune Miku. The figure is Asgore, she just really likes meeeee. Yeah, that checks out, but did she just like, you know, like ghost through the wall and be like, oh my god, a figurine? Like, she just happened to be in there? She's like, well, everybody's out at, like, the festival today. No one's gonna notice if I swoosh right into Asgore's attic and take over this figurine. Genuinely, yeah. Okay. So Asgore's got so much shit going on, and he's also got a ghost breaking into his attic on the regular to possess a doll. That's pretty funny. Isn't it canon that, like, Napster Book is cousins with both of them? Like, God, the shit they gotta deal with. Like, they're cousins with Metaton and meeeee. Yeah, I know the music stopped. 1 second, I'm on a roll. I'm hashtag on a roll. Hashtag don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a Stitch time, just give me a call. Don't stop me 'cause I'm stitching a blue sheep. Don't stop me 'cause I'm stitching a blue sheep. I don't wanna stop at all. Cool reference. I thought you were leaving. I'm gonna put the different music on. I just want to get this sheep done. I'm speed stitching. You don't understand. What should we listen to? How about Nintendo cooking music? It's Cooking Mama. That's like so kawaii. It's supposed to be lurking, and yet you couldn't help yourself. It's fine, we're literally almost done with this. It gets better at the end of the boss fight. Susie invites meeeee and her body to stay in Castletown. Because the doll only works as a real body in the dark world. Oh, okay, so... I guess that means that meeeee would be in they'd be in Castletown. I guess a ghost would be like a better, like, permanent resident of the dark world, because I guess they probably don't need to eat. Non-zero chance she brings Mettaton and Tenna with her. Yeah, but like... How do you think Mettaton would work? Like... Do you think Mettaton would just like possess like a toy robot? Sorry, I keep fucking up the framing on this. You guys need to be able to see this. It's important. Oh my god. Just get through there. Okay, I didn't mess that up entirely. I'm great at cross-stitching. I'm like excellent at my job. I'm good at everything and totally swagalicious. This music is ridiculous. Next. I say to nobody, because I'm the one controlling the music. On God, we are finishing this fucking sheep. Yeah, Mike. I I think the music's fading out. Please get it out of here. This isn't much better. Is it all just gonna be cooking, Mama? Oh my god, I think we got... Nope. Nope. Ah, we got knotted. We got knotted on the fucking... Oh, god damn it. Okay, that's fine. You know what? It's fine. Still gives me a bit of wiggle room to work with. I'll allow it. So, you know, my, like, I forget what it's called, just a new plant I bought. Super tall, covered in blooms when I bought it. Go out, look at it on the balcony today, and fucking... I see a brand new bloom on it. So it bloomed overnight. Oh, so beautiful. All the other blooms that were on it before are fucking wilted. Like, great. Like, so excellent. Was kind of hoping they would all stick around. Okay, I'm ending this thread. Me when I shut down a forum post. Look at this. This shit is stuck. It's not coming out. I gotta do, like, surgery on a grape. The hell, man. Equivalent exchange. All the other flowers seem fine. But they didn't seem like the type that would, like, die super fast. Those are the ones that, like, if they're gonna die, their blooms will go over, like, the course of a week. I just want them to last until, like, September. Like, when it'll be warm enough for me to use the balcony. It's super windy today. That's probably not good for them. Hold on a second. Wait, this is Mario Galaxy. Was there cooking in Mario Galaxy? I mean, I wouldn't doubt that Rosalina, like, whipped up a dish or two. I mean, surely Lumas can't cook. And then somebody's gonna link me a photo of, like, a Luma with, like, a chef's hat and being like, don't you feel fucking stupid now? God, you know, the soundtrack on Mario Galaxy did go pretty hard. Drop the name. I gotta come back to this one. I guess I can see what it is. What? Rosalina's Comet Observatory, Mario and Sonic at the 2016 Rio Olympic Games. They had a remix of this song in the Mario and Sonic game? That's crazy. Also, I cannot believe that they gave up the license. Like, they didn't give up the license, but they took back the license for the Olympic Games to make a shitty mobile app. Yeah, why does that go so hard? And also, why does that involve cooking? That's crazy. Maybe there was more to those games than I realized. There was definitely more to them than whatever the fuck they did with that Olympic Games app. Maybe they'll learn next time. But probably not. Bro, peep my freaking abilities. I'm so finishing this cross stitch. Ugh. That's not right. Stop splitting the thread. Out of here. You know what I'm wondering? Fucking Professor Layton in the New World of Steam, when? Like, it's not as though they're waiting for the animations to be finished, because it's all just fucking 3D cutscenes now. Level 5 just loves taking everything that's like charming about their games and like ruining it. Level 5 loves to ruin things. Please don't let me run out of thread before I finish this section. Oh, please. Yeah, it's hashtag so sucks. Shinigami Eater's not gonna be streaming for like, I don't know, a couple weeks or something. Bro's moving. And he's going across the country, so he's gonna be in a different time zone, and he's gonna be streaming at like different hours. It's gonna be weird. But it's interesting because he's gonna be moving in with like other people, which is crazy to me. Like, imagine like moving across the country to live with other people. Like, they have a Switch too, so he's gonna be able to play the Duskbloods, and he will probably stream that, which is good because I'm kind of like curious about it. Not curious enough to buy a Switch 2, but I'm curious. I'm very curious about things in the world. You know, I'm a curious person. I'm not incurious. It's an insult that I hope is never levied at me. Incurious. It's so devastating. It's like, girl, you don't even want to know more about the mysteries of the earth. You're incurious. It's so mean. It's such a rip. But like, for some people it is genuinely true. They just don't give a fuck about anything. And they're just like, yes, I don't want to know anything more. Don't tell me shit. I don't want to hear it. We are so close. So close, I can taste it. I've waited all my life for this, and I don't wanna waste it. I've chased this all my life. So close. It's a good song. Don't know about this one though. Good news is I've got a couple of commissions lined up, so I won't have to write as much stuff tomorrow. I will still have to be writing things tomorrow. And re-record a line I messed up. It's true. Even a talented beauty like myself, sometimes I do indeed make mistakes. Fraud ASMR. I know. I misled the public. They all thought I was flawless and... God damn it. They all thought I was like flawless and ethereal and shit and like a godlike being, but... Turns out I'm hashtag super normal. Hashtag normal. Hashtag normal natural. Hashtag normie. Hashtag cross stitch. Hashtag sheep. I mean, you know that short I posted where I was like, yeah, I'll get subscribers if I yeah a bunch? Worked out. It's fraud ASMR like your Wario. I guess. I'd say it was real, but you know, Wario wasn't a gender swap. Unless... maybe he was initially, and then either he or Mario is trans. Funny how things like that can turn out. This ray neither is real. What? But he's so my evil counterpart. What else would he be? At this rate, real isn't a gender swap. Oh yeah. I guess we are too different. Oh, speaking of gender swaps. I think that's where the lore was anyway. We're like brother and sister, whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't think I'm gonna bring him back. He's off being yaoi. It's what we all wanted. One thing that does, like, mildly annoy me, though, is that there will be, like... I'm seeing a lot of Twitch streamers with, like, usually VTubers, with mainstay gender swaps. Like, they'll draw a version of their avatar or straight up, like, have a VTuber model that is them as a woman. Because it's usually guys doing this. I don't see a lot of, like, gender swap VTuber models from VTubers who are just, like, women. So they'll have the gender swap VTuber model, and it'll just be them, but, like, with big tits and a skimpier outfit. And they don't, like, play a role or anything. They're just like, yep, this is me, but I look like a woman now. And if it was, like, a gender dysphoria thing, I think I would understand. But it really just seems to be a case of, like, I want to attract more viewers by showing tits, but there can't be women involved, because if there are, people won't watch. Maybe this is me just being, like, very uncharitable to the idea of, like, a gender bend, but sometimes it does seem like you're just trying to get more views by, like, having a girl on screen, but there's not actually a girl, so nobody actually has to listen to what a woman has to say. This is me, but now I'm on a gamer subs cup. Anyway, that's short of me doing nyaz. It did gain subscribers, because I'm a savvy businesswoman, as you all know. You can't even fathom the kind of shit I'm on. When a cat girl says, subscribe to me, you would not believe how many people really want to subscribe to her. It's crazy how that works out. It's like almost scary. If cat girls were real, they would be in charge of everything. Cat girl supremacy. You should do a water compilation. Water everywhere. I mean, that's not a bad idea. I mean, I am just, like, softly whispering, water. You know, I don't do a lot of whisper ASMR. I'm sure it'll be fine. She's a real big shot. She drives functional cars and eats gourmet bean mush. Excuse you, this time it's gourmet potato mush. Somehow, when it's mashed potatoes, it's fine, but when you mash up the beans, suddenly that's weird. At last, real ASMR from fake ASMR. This song's not bad. Oh my god, I'm getting so frantic. We're almost there. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Hashtag we're almost there. I think bean mush is inherently fun to say. It's true. It's fun to eat, too. It's fun to consume. Hashtag consumption. I do need to finish the stream soon, though, because I need to finish the event in OnStars. I want to get all of Nikki's mini talks. I think I have until 10 for that, so we better wrap this up. Fortunately, there's only one color of thread left. Do you guys want to guess what color of thread is left? Just a general guess what color it might be. White? No. Pink? No. Although that probably would have been a good idea, like if we had put some like pink accents on here, it would have been the trans sheep, but too late for that now. A slightly different shade of blue. You win. Oh my god, how did you guess? How did you guess that there would be another shade of blue on this sheep? How did he know? You're a winner, and you win the privilege of watching me put more blue on this sheep. Everybody else leave the stream. This is just for Not Fake Requiem. Let's see, how much do we need of this? I think I should be able to get away with one strand for this. I'm not even gonna like, we're just gonna separate it here. That should be enough, and if it isn't, I'm gonna be upset. I might throw things around, might rage crazy style. I might throw a fit. Do you know they make a chocolate and banana flavor Fanta? Well, that explains why Fanta's never gonna beat Coke. Bought a bottle, but I haven't had the courage to crack it open yet. I mean, unless, like, that's a soda, right? Chocolate and banana flavor only works for, like, milkshakes. I did have one when I was in the Dominican Republic. There was, like, this milkshake. It was an alcoholic drink, but it was called, like, a Dirty Monkey or something, and it was super freaking yummy because it was chocolate and banana. Terrible for you. Also alcoholic. It's just like, dude. Works with ice cream too. Oh, natch, but we were talking drinks. I mean, I guess you can make a milkshake with ice cream. It's just a little bit excessive. Terrible for you. It's literally a fruit though, so it's fine. The chocolate isn't. The ice cream isn't. Okay, peep this. The final form of the sheep. Here's where it all comes together. I bet you thought it was impossible. The key is to make it. I can't stop thinking about that fucking video of what's his face. I'm literally blanking on his name now, but you know who I mean. The You Played Yourself guy. Just fucking rode away from like whatever he was doing on a jet ski and got lost and then posted it like on Snapchat. Like 10 years ago. It's just like, the key is to make it. The key is to not get lost in the sea in the middle of the night. And actually, like, ride toward the city lights instead of out into the ocean. Yeah, I'm blanking on his name hard. Like, it was right on the tip of my tongue, now it's gone. It was not Jay-Z. It's not even close to Jay-Z, no. You know who I mean. The You Played Yourself guy. Who doesn't really, like, do anything but just show up in music videos. I don't think his name's Chris. I don't want to look it up, I want to just think of it. DJ Khaled! Yeah, the guy who shows up in songs and just says, DJ Khaled. That's his thing. He got lost on a jet ski. And he was like posting on Snapchat, he's like, hey, if you know this person's number, call them for me. And I'm like, why don't you call them yourself? You have a phone. You're literally, like, you clearly have a signal. You're posting a Snapchat right now. He's like, they don't want you to make it in this world. There are people out there that try to stop you by getting you lost on a jet ski of your own volition. I had no idea they were the same guy. Yeah, they're the same fucking guy. That guy takes L's, like, all the time. Like, when he said that it was, like, lame to, like, you know... I don't think I'm allowed to say it on here. Wasn't that in 2015? Yeah, so, like, 10 years ago, bro kept getting lost. Like, you could see in the videos, like, he's literally, like, riding his jet ski towards city lights, and then in the next video, he's lost again. Good thing his jet ski didn't run out of power. Wasn't he the guy from the laptop meme? As far as I know, he's the congratulations you played yourself guy. He live streamed the whole thing. I only saw, like, the Snapchat bits. Apparently, he was pretty legendary on Snapchat back in the day. Like, his wife or girlfriend had just given birth to their son, and he was, like, posting on Snapchat. You can hear her in the background telling him to shut the fuck up. How'd he get lost in the ocean next to a city at night? The key is to make it. That's the funniest part. He just starts, like, posting all this inspirational shit. Like, the key is to make it. You gotta focus up. Focus on not getting lost in the middle of the ocean at night. We the best shipwrecks. Peep this, we are almost complete. Just channel your inner moth. Tried posting inspirational stuff, but it was just disappointing and embarrassing. Yeah. Kind of like his career. I'm kidding, I don't know jack shit about music or celebrities. I just know that, like, Todd in the Shadows... It's just like, yeah, all this guy does is just, like, get a bunch of artists to collab together, and he'll show up on the track saying, DJ Khaled, we the best music, and then do nothing else. Yeah, and another one. And also the Suffering from Success album cover. I've definitely posted that one before. We're so close. So close, I can taste it. Mashed potatoes, I mean. With all the other various things I'm going to mix into it. Because I'm a freak. Because I'm a genetic freak and I'm not normal. Looking good, thank you. We're almost done. We're almost done with the sheep. The key is to make it. The key is to finish cross-stitching the sheep. I sure hope this thread reaches up to the eyes. You got a 25% chance at best of being fake. I don't even have a stream night, but I'm still cross-stitching because I got nothing else to do. All I do is beat people up. This one he was the guy from the meme where one guy shows another guy how to do something on a computer. DJ Khaled is not a black man. Like, those are two very different guys. Rick Ross? Okay. Oh, we're so close. If I could just get it through here. I think we're gonna do this in one thread. It might be possible. Me when I'm trying to solve a tech issue and I go to a forum. Peep this, peep this, peep this. It's happening, it's all real, it's happening. Oh brother, I'm stitching it. It's fucking for real. It's every day, bro. I measured that thread length perfectly. Fuck with me. Just get through there. I'm like that one guy from the Summoning Salt videos. Check this out. It was great that one time Summoning Salt was like, yeah, this is how you do punch-out speed runs. By the way, I hold the world record for this. Okay, 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 okay. Congratulations on 6 years of ASMR. Thank you. Thank you, Brenda. Sheep son or cow daughter? Cow daughter, because I believe in women. Look at them. Their colors complement each other perfectly. They're so cuteful. Look at this. You wish you had this swag and power. I finished the whole sheep in a single live stream, except for the outline. I did that myself. They're so cute. They're adorable. And there is just enough room for perhaps a different color of cow, which I will do on my own time. I can show you the other ones I've been considering, though. Oh, also there were chickens. Peep the chickens. Those are super cute. Love the chickens. How do I delete that? Yeah. Spilled Pixel does great work. I don't post on Tumblr very often, though. Peep this. Yeah, straight up, that's the cows. They got mushroom and flower cows. I should be doing that, too. I love the mushroom cow. That's styling. I'm a big fan of the red. Yeah, just the sprite work they do is very beautiful. Anyway, they're from Minecraft. I guess they are, but these are 2D sprites made by Spilled Pixels. Microsoft doesn't own these. Yay. Oh look, here comes the herd. Bah. Whoa. And there they go. Oh. And now my shoulders are all stiff from sitting here for so long. Ugh. I'm tired. Oh, just got done with trivia. You just got back from the Odyssey too. My shoulder hurts because I was cross-stitching. Now I want to go eat food. Yeah, so that was totes worth it, and you're all glad you watched my live stream, most def. Yeah. That is the blue sheep, and I don't want to say like too much, but it may be like a little bit cuter than the purple cow. I don't know if I'd say there's 100% certainty, but it might be a little bit cuter than the purple cow. It just might be. But I want to eat mashed potatoes. It fixed the sentence. Yeah, I saw. That's fine. I don't have any more cheese sausages. There's my potatoes with other things mixed into it. Thank you all for watching. For everybody who donated and became real fakers. I don't even know if anybody donated. Let me check the fan funding tab. Fuck no. But we did get a new member. Thank you, Lost Canadian. That's excellent. Swag. 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 The key is to make it. The key is to make the sheep. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna go. New ASMR video tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. Obviously. Content mill type life. So thank you all for watching, and I'm gonna go. Swag. Swag. Bye-bye.